Hello, my beautiful besties. Is your girl Nelly? If you're part of my nail crew, welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now and become part of my amazing nail crew. So, for today's video, we're going to see the battle of the clear polygels. And these are all the clear polygels that I currently have in my collection. Of course, there's a lot of other brands out there, and a lot of other brands that I've used over the course of 5 years. But these are the ones that I currently have. I didn't even know I have this Rosalind one in my drawer. That's how long I've had it. I think I've had that one for like 2 years. And then this is the first time I tried Moravan overall. That was my first experience using that brand. And then I've used this clear once. I did put it aside with the Born Pretty because the packaging looked a little bit similar, but it's really not. And then I have Model Ones, and then also the last one will be Saviland. So I did switch the order on how I swatch each and every single clear. I will give you my honest opinion on each and every single one of them. So before I start swatching everything, as you can see, this one is a new one, but I have to get ready first. So yeah, the magic of YouTube. So I had to go in and put on some gloves because it's a lot of gels, and I don't. It can be messy at points at any given time. So I just wanted to protect my skin from the gel since I was going to have to cure constantly. I do have to say that for each swatch stick, each brand, um, I do switch the isopropyl alcohol because that's what I'm using as slip solution, just so that I would not compromise, the clarity on any other brand. Because when you are swatching or using the clear, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it tends to turn your isopropyl alcohol. It gives it kind of like a whitish color. Um, it also depends on the brand and how much acrylic they use to create the formula. But that's just it varies with each brand. I have to say I can't complain. It wasn't a too bad experience for the first time. Again, I don't know because this polygel was gifted to me, so I don't know if they switched the formula. I don't know if they have a different one at this point. I don't know, how long this particular tube came out or from what. I'm assuming it's from my collection because this is a 15 ml. And then I go in and I clean the sticky layer, and then I go ahead and apply some top coat. The the application of the top coat, of course, I did off camera because I wanted to keep this video short. So here you're gonna see, you know, how it looks after the top coat. Overall experience, it wasn't a bad experience at all. I personally don't mind it if the polygel is too sticky. So I wouldn't suggest you asking me anything about how sticky, because in my opinion, they all are. I think uh it's fair to say that they all are. There are, of course, some brands that are stickier than others. For example, Born Pretty was one of the stickiest ones. But again, can't complain. So you saw me not too long ago use that clear on a set, and it was very, very clear. I just recently came across this polygel, and it was just doing a collaboration with the company. I do have a discount code for Born Pretty. So if you're interested, check out my description box and you can take advantage of any discount codes that I have available there, because I do have several companies, and Born Pretty happens to be one of them. So I love this clear. It's very, very transparent, very, nice. It is on the stickier side, but again, it doesn't really bother me personally because I already expect the polygel to be sticky in the first place. So that's again my personal opinion. I do have to say that for like experience overall, I do think that the Born Pretty, even though I tried to remove as much of the isopropyl alcohol as I could, it still kind of cure. So it looks like it has pores. So I kind of had to work around that. And but anyways, you can't really tell once I applied the top coat. You really can't tell, as you can see. And it's a really good polygel. The next brand will be Rosalind. Rosalind, it's a brand that I haven't used in a really, really, really long time. I used to work with Rosalind, and we did a lot of my polygel videos are actually using this brand. So long story short, yeah, it's been in my drawer for like 2 years. But besties, thank you so much for everybody who is watching this video. Thank you to everyone who wanted me to do this video. Thank you for the idea. Um, I did a few years ago. I did a another battle of the clears with different brands that I had at the time. But this is everything that I have. Like I literally went through my entire drawer of polygels, and those are all the clears that I have. So you know, if I'm showing it to you, it's because I consider it to be good. However, I did see a difference between them. So I'm very glad that I ended up doing this video because I was able to see the difference. So thank you, besties. Everyone who suggested to do for me to do this type of video. It's a good thing because it saves you money. You know, you can just listen to my opinion and you can also see it for yourself. This is not a bad polygel at all. I was actually quite impressed. I actually forgot how clear this Rosalind polygel is. Um, and this is if you were going to show with a color in the background. So again, it's a pretty good clear. It's a very good clear actually, compared to the other ones that you're about to see. I wasn't planning the order. Actually, I was just going with the flow. This one I have used model ones before, but this bottle in particular is a brand new one. And I had the problem or situation that it happened to have bubbles. So you're gonna see me struggle there for a little bit. I did try to remove the get rid of the bubbles, but it's hard and I get easily annoyed by stuff like that. So yeah, it's so much different than acrylic. Like so different. You got to be careful with those bubbles because if you don't pop them when you file them, you just know obviously if there's an air bubble, you're gonna have a little pocket there, and that's not good. So swatching these, it's a lot of memories because I've been working with majority of these brands for a long time. Born Pretty recently, I think they changed the manufacturer on the clear polygel. And they made the right choice. Rosalind, I don't know if they have changed it because like I said, it's been years since I've used them. I no longer work with them, but I will still give you my most honest opinion, you know, regardless of whether I'm working with the company or not. Um but yeah, I mean I'm sorry there's really not much to it. But I did show you at the end how clear each and every single one of them are. This one is a good clear. It's not the clearest one, but it is a good one. So yeah, that's just, again, you can see for yourself, judge for yourself. If you find that you like one more than the other, then go ahead and purchase that one. I will try to leave the links in my description box. If I'm able to find them. Again, like I said, Rosalind, for example, I don't even know if they have this available still. Moravian, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the link, an exact link to that, because that looks like it came from probably a kit. And yeah, so this one, mm, I have to say, I thought this one was going to be a little bit more clear. I don't know what happened there. I did everything right. I used clean isopropyl alcohol, but it wasn't as clear as I thought. Again, when I used it by itself, it looked pretty darn good. But this time, I was like, maybe not. You know, comparing it to the other clear ones, of course. So yeah, it's still a good polygel to use. It's still, I will still recommend it. Um, they are all sticky in my opinion. Some are stickier than others, but I don't have a problem with that. Some people might have a problem with that, but again, that's just personal opinion. The next one, oh, actually, I forgot that I show you how foggy it is. I can't say how clear it is because it's not really that clear. But yeah, I don't really actually. I'm actually glad. That's what I want to say. I'm actually glad that I did this because when you're using one brand in particular and you currently use it and you use it multiple times, you really think this is the best clear, but you really have to compare it and put it next to another one, and then you'll be able to see which one you like the best. And then this Saviland, this is another one. I've had this one for like a year, and then before that one I had already used it. So um needless to say that I've been working with this polygel for a while. However, again, when I was using it at the time, and only using this one, I was like, oh, this is the best clear I've ever used. No, I really had to put it next to another one in order for me to see. I mean, again, these are all good brands. It's just showing you the difference between each one of them. So, judge by what you're seeing and just let me know in the comments what you guys think. Honestly, which one did you think was the most clearest one? Or, if you have tried any other brands or if you tried the brands that I currently have, also let me know in the comments below. It's always good to know from other people what they have and what their experience was. So this one was, like I said, the Saviland, and it's not too bad. Again, it's a good clear. Um, but putting it next to another one, you kind of see a difference. And I'm gonna show you right now because that was the last one to swatch. I do put them side by side and I show you. And then I was like, wait a minute, there has to be another way. So I just chose one bottle and then I put each and every swatch stick to show you how clear it is, against the letters. And you're going to be able to tell a difference between all of them. I think the ones I liked the most were Born Pretty and Rosalind. Rosalind, I no longer have a discount code for because I don't work with them anymore. But Born Pretty, I do. So if you want to try those, give them, a try. I do have a discount code so you can save some coins. And of course, that one had to, well, it was not cooperating, bestie. It was just misbehaving right there. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of, the swatches, and it was kind of hard because I know I have a marker somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Shout out to everyone who recommended for me to do this video. Thank you so much. And shout out to all of my beautiful ladies out there. Thank you so much for your love and support. This was the first one, the Moravian. This one is the Born Pretty one. And this is how clear it looks. Again, one of my favorites. And then this one is the Rosalind one. It's also a really good one. in my opinion. You can pretty much see everything, and you're gonna start seeing a difference right about now with the Model One's Polygel, which is this one that I'm showing you right now. And then I'm gonna go into that other brand. Oh my god, I cannot pronounce that name for the life of me. That was the cloudiest one, I believe. So that's why I was kind of shocked. So I am grateful that you guys want me to do this, because again, it's not until you put them side by side, that you actually realize, oh, so it's not as clear as I thought it was. So, oh God. So once again, these three are my favorites: the Moravian, the Born Pretty, and the Rosalind. Um, out of those three, I think Moravian was a little bit on the cloudy side. Um, but yeah, I was really surprised about that Rosalind. I can't get over that part. And then these are the other three, which is Model Ones and Alkitech. I want to say that's the name of the brand. I'm not sure. They're all right. They're not too bad. They're good brands, but you can clearly see a difference there. Clearly. So that's everything for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of everything. And thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.